Iran is, the regime is brutal and awful. They're not crazy. And the one thing they want more than anything else is to retain power. That's it. And I think they looked at the idea of a military conflict, a direct military conflict with the U.S. And this is not to say that their proxies won't, strike out at some place around the world at some point. But the regime looked at that and thought, nah, you know what, we're not going to do this. In part because, the killing of Soleimani is important on a much bigger level than just taking out, a terrorist of his stature. It's important for deterrence purposes. And so, I think they looked and felt like the calculus in dealing with the U.S. has shifted now. And they don't understand it. They're not comfortable with it. And also they can't afford it. Look, if we got in a military conflict, that was the idea that, somehow we were going to get in World War III. It would be over in an evening. Literally, it would be over in one night. We have the ability to take out their entire energy infrastructure, their missile bases, their key military facilities. And I don't want to oversimplify this, but after that first night's activity, that's it. They're done. So the idea that somehow there's going to be – now, does that mean that, we should do that? Of course not. Nobody wants a military conflict. But, and again, there would be knock-on repercussions, et cetera, et cetera. So hopefully we can sort this thing out through now that we're doing the military deterrence and they understand that we're serious. We've got the economic pressures. We've got diplomatic pressure, primarily to keep them isolated. I think we're on the right track with Iran. I think we're going to see a different reaction from them.